Surprised Ray's not here to do the Andre Gomes version.
Take a look at the starting lineups here today for Ernesto Valverde. Sillison, the cup keeper. You take a look at the front six, though, and other than Gomes, pretty much what you'd expect to see. Let's take a look here at Juan Carlos Unzue's lineup, and as you mentioned, things with Emre Mor changing. Maxi Lopez has been 1-1 in the first leg. Kind of interesting. 3 in the back with the fullbacks sliding over. In for Messi. Slaps it home off the fingertips of Sergio. A brilliant volley, and Barca's in front.
What a hit, but what a mistake from the Celta defense. So surprised that ball was allowed to squirt through the edge of the box, and it falls to the most dangerous man in world football. He's had a goal a game this season, with Coutinho watching from the stands. The ball sent in. No defender was able to get a touch onto it. It's such a narrow corridor. Suarez with the presence of mind and the awareness to let that ball slide through. He could have taken a touch, the Uruguayan. He has eyes on the back of his head, knowing that Messi's just in behind him with no Celta players around him. Plenty of separation there between Messi and the late arriving left back Johnny, who is struggling to get into position.
Talked about Jordi Alba.
Work off the ball from the home side.
Messi. Suarez thought about it. Instead goes far side. Alba. Messi! Make it 2!
Oh, it's simply world class. But again, rewind the tape. The first touch from Messi to get by the defender. It's the slightest hesitation with his body. Goes to the outside, creates space from his marker. It is absolutely brilliant, the give and go. But take a look as the ball comes into Messi. That first touch to distance himself from the defender. It's maybe not the thing you notice, because the finish was again wonderful. You don't see it there, but the way he gets away from that cluster of Celta bodies is absolutely genius. The return ball from Alba, first time, as Messi's coming towards the ball, getting away from the marker. Poor defending again from Celta, but how do you stop that sort of genius? It's a masterclass in 15 minutes. My word.
Quarter hour, and it's now a 3-1 aggregate. Suarez offside, curls it around into the net just in case, but it's not going to count.
Spectacular. Suarez is trying to take that little hop to get back onside. Oh, that looked on.
Again, the arm
was being kept on by
the arm
Sergio
doesn't
Gomez.
count. I think you're right.
He was absolutely on.
Gomes keeps it alive, finds Messi. The ball finds Messi again. Iniesta trying to squirt inside, does, and chips it over the bar. Could not keep the shot down.
It's a masterclass for Messi. Back heel to continue the run from Iniesta, plays him on. Doesn't have a lot of time to think about this shot. Iniesta is just able to get that little space in between the two center backs, but that is just another moment of pure magic from the number 10. Gets to the defender, Sergio Gomez, to slip. Ex-Barcelona B pair so far have had a nightmare. That is unfortunate. It would have been a terrific finish from Suarez.
Luis lifts it up, sneaks it around the defender, and almost inside the far post.
It's one of the sharpest starts that we have seen from Luis Suarez so far. It's not just the ability to constantly get into these dangerous positions, using his body so well.
Barely a trace of wind, a glorious night. And Barcelona in glorious form. Gomes. Spotting the run. And taking it himself. 2 assists and add a goal. It's 3-0 Barca, and it's Jordi Alba's world.
Just leaves you speechless, this sort of football. The ball into Alba is out of this world. Finally getting repaid for the constant work he's done up and down that left-hand side, creating goals, always making himself an option. But this time he's the recipient of this moment of pure magic. Messi from this position, that ball that just loops into the box. Alba's completely onside. He's about a yard or two on, no question about that. But the way that Messi gets this ball to dip and curl around the entire Celta defense, splits that line. Alba doesn't even catch this too cleanly. It looks like he's slipping. He's just able to catch it as he's going. Creates the separation to continue that play.
Another chance here, battling for it, Messi. Suarez just not enough to find Gomes. Deflected back, and buried. The pass back with the deflection right in the path of El Pistolero, who nets a fourth.
It's getting out of hand now for Celta. We expected a close game. Knew Barcelona was favored, but not quite like this. They've turned it on in a way that, well, when you watch it, you know you're seeing something very, very special. The pressure, the ability and link up in the final third. This is the expression we've seen from this poor goalkeeper, Sergio, throughout the game. I don't think he even knows where he is anymore. To settle from Messi originally, the strength as well to hold off the defender, Johnny. And Ciso here's got to think quicker. He can't go that way. That's the wrong direction to go.
Well, he's
poor awareness, Phil.
Trying to find Sergio, but his pass actually hits Johnny, which takes it right into the path of that man.
Where's his peripheral vision?
A little easier than it used to be with training centers and the like, but there are managers. As Dembele just touches it away from Fontes, creates a 3v1, cuts back to his left, deflected shot wide. Hugo Mayo destroying what would have been a fairy book goal.
They love it, the Barcelona fans. That's Dembele at his very best. That's what we saw from him at Borussia Dortmund. He is so quick, he's so tricky, but there maybe should have looked for the pass. He had two options. I know the fans love it.
Dembele providing. Arnaiz trying to finish and then skating to a stop.
Good movement from the youngster, even better ball to find him into stride. This is more like it from Dembele. This time he doesn't try to take on the entire defense. He sees the run being made, puts in the perfect ball towards the youngster, and that wasn't far off at all.
Eyes always darting. Suarez from distance, lifting it just wide.
Well, everything going right for Barcelona. Why not have a crack from that position? Would have been an absolute stunner. He sees Sergio just slightly off of his line. Maybe he doesn't have the pace to get away from his marker. Knew that the defender would catch up to him. Good first ball, though. It's a little toe poke there from Arnaiz just to play through. He's been very quick on his feet so far, Arnaiz, despite the limited playing time. He's only featured in the Copa del Rey with significant minutes. And now a lot quicker with his thought about where to play that ball next.
Headed into the corner by Rakitic. Wide open, and he hits the bullseye. 5-0 Barca.
Well, no excuse now for the Celta defense. That is just very poor man marking. Another delivery from Dembele, and Rakitic all alone in the heart of the box. That is simply inexcusable. He's had some beautiful passes in this game. Rakitic nearly pulled off the back heel just moments ago. And now was able to get a free header. All the markers converging at the near posters. Why are there three players around Arnaiz?
And they have
I don't understand that at all.
Midfielders in there, and neither one spots.
No, it's Andre Gomes. Look at all those blue kits around Andre Gomes. There's 3 or 4 players circling him. No one decided to stay with Rakitic. That is a miscommunication. That looks